Okay, so I'm no Apple fanboy, but you have to give credit where it's due. AirPods are dope. Despite the perplexing notch on the iPhone X, all the shortcomings of the HomePod, and the lack of a MacBook Pro actually made with industry professionals in mind, Apple nailed AirPods. They magnetically snap into a compact little case that charges them. The case magnetically closes too, sleek and compact, nearly perfect wireless earbuds. If you have an iPhone, I definitely recommend them, even though I probably shouldn't because I don't have an iPhone. Tangle-free, connection at the press of a button, wireless headphones and earbuds are the future, despite Bluetooth technology being about 20 years old. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had my doubts. I'm sure everyone has experienced an interaction with that guy on his Bluetooth headset who you either thought was talking to you or you thought he was talking to himself. It's annoying, and nobody wants that kind of stigma sticking out of their ear holes. AirPods are definitely sleeker than Bluetooth headsets of old, and using them feels much more right. They actually feel good in your ears too. I've never had them fall out, and adjustments are few and far between. So what do I use these with if not an iPhone? Well, they work with my Samsung Galaxy S8, my PS Vita, and my MacBook. I wish the Nintendo Switch supported Bluetooth. If you use yours with a Bluetooth adapter, you're a real trooper. I like AirPods for their lack of attachments. I don't really want to buy one of those Bluetooth adapters that turn any 1/8" port into a Bluetooth hotspot. I was actually pretty impressed by one dude on Reddit's setup, but the way that I use mine now, it wouldn't fit in my bag. Plus, I really don't need an excuse to spend more money. Seriously, Nintendo, whatever you do with your inevitable updated Switch, I say inevitable because they do this multiple times with every handheld console, please include Bluetooth. The demand is obviously there. I'm sure it will up production costs, but just, I don't know, increase internal memory a little, charge an extra $50. Oh, and cloud saves. Please. I still use my Vita though. I'm still deep into Hotline Miami 2 and the Zero Escape series. Oh, and I have a white Vita, so aesthetically speaking, paired with AirPods, it's perfect. We know that Apple designed these to work better with Apple products, so the user experience elsewhere isn't going to be perfect. My issues were with connection and volume control. By default, volume levels were inconsistent, and connections were anywhere from spotty to abysmal at their worst while walking around. If you own AirPods and an iPhone, you will get a better experience. It works perfectly with my MacBook, but I'm not walking around with the two connected listening to music, so I can't really test it properly. Bluetooth technology as a whole isn't perfect though, so there's going to be issues no matter which wireless earbuds or headphones you buy. The good news is there are workarounds to improve the whole experience that I'll get into shortly. I think one of the main reasons people are picking this up compared to other wireless earbuds is gestures. While listening to music or podcasts, you can do things like take one AirPod out to pause the audio, or double tap to answer calls. You can still do these even on an Android phone. I would recommend spending a few bucks on the Air Battery app for a better overall experience. Having to spend money is a bummer, but if you're on an Android device, you likely have access to Google Opinion Rewards, which has you do the occasional survey for money on the Google Play Store, which is what I did and made this app practically free. Volume is a weird one though, no gestures for that. I don't use a virtual personal assistant, but I assume you could call out to them if you wanted to raise or lower the volume like you would with Siri. Initially I had times where the volume was all the way up on my phone, but the output was still quiet on the AirPods. Turning on media volume sync in your Bluetooth settings fixed the volume issues I experienced, but my phone wouldn't set this as the default. It's another step you have to go through when connecting, but it makes everything much louder and solves everything. So if you're into neat tech and you wanted to pick up a pair of AirPods, don't be dissuaded if you don't have an iPhone. You really don't need one to enjoy them. They're not perfect, but no wireless earbuds are. Yet. Thanks for watching. This video was shot on my Sony A6300, which I have a ton of tutorials on, so go check them out. Some of it was also shot on my buddy Ivan's GH4. Thanks again, Ivan. You can check him out on Instagram in the description. Feel free to tell me how Apple or Android are garbage in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos coming soon.